Hello student, today our topic is belong to percentage, but we have to find out overall percentage change. Just like we will learn in this topic how to calculate overall percentage change using multiplier. What is a multiplier? Just like everyone knows that the percentage sign is looks like that, and it's mean that's 100%. Every item in the market is 100%. When everything is 100%, then we can increase or decrease percentage. Just like when we increase anything, then we have to add that percentage in that 100. If we decrease, then we have to subtract that percentage in 100. Just like I give you an example for that. If we have any value, it is said that the item was in a market is 25 pound. If that item was in a market 25 pound and this item value is increased 10%. If this value item is increased 10%, that means that was 100% item value is 25. When they increase by 10%, we know that we have 100%, and then when something increase or add, then we must have to add that percent in there. So 100% and 10%, that becomes 110%. When you convert that percentage into a decimal form, then it's mean you are dividing that value by 100 and you will get 1.10. This value is called a multiplier. And this we have to multiply that value 25 times by 1.10. Then we will get our answer. We will see. Then we get 0, 0. We get 5, 2. We get 5, 2. So we got value 0, 5, 7, 2. So our actual amount after increment is 27 pound 50 pence. Then when we are increasing, when anything we decrease, then we have to subtract and then find out the multiplier. Just like if something they said the item was like 20 pound in a market, just like a t-shirt value. If the t-shirt cost price 20 pound, they said that now that item is on offer. If it's on offer, so you can save 20% on that item. Just like you can say that decrease or reduction or decrease means 20% or reduction. Then we go, our value is 20%. Then value which is 100%, when there comes a decrease or reduction, then we have to subtract 20%. 100% is actual amount. We have to see is it a reduce or it is a decrease or it is like value is down. Then we have to subtract values. So 100 take away 20, we will get 80%. So 80%, first convert that one into a decimal fraction because the percent sign is divided. When you divide that, so you get 0.8. This value is called the multiplier. Then we multiply with this value, so 20 pound times 0.8, then we will get 16 pound. The values on offer is now on 16 pound. So that was a recap of increase and decrease. But now in here, we have to find out overall percentage change. Just like there is a questions They said that the population of a small town increases by 5% first year. In the first year, a population increases by 5%, and then by the further 10% of the new amount in the second year. Just like whatever else in the first year they increase, if there is 100 people, after 5% increase, just like they're going to be like 105 people, and then next year they from 105% they will increase by 10%. So the new amount in the second year, they are asking calculate the overall percentage change. We have to find out the percentage change. First of all, we have to find out the multiplier of the first year. If we are finding the multiplier of the first year, then we will add that value into the next year. So let the initial population be, we have to suppose, or let the initial population, that's the solution, initial population, we suppose this is n, initial population. They hasn't gave any value, but we suppose that that's initial population. Anything we find out the percentage change, we have to multiply the initial population to get our answer. If they give any value, just like they said that the population was 1,000 people, then it means n should be 1,000. If the population is 1 lakh, then we write down n will be 1 lakh. If the population is 5 million, then we can say that n is equal to 5 million. But they hasn't said that, so we will work out without that first to find out the multiplier. So in the first year increment is 5%. Yes, the first year increment is 5%. So in the first year, increase 5%. If the first year is increased 5%, then we have to find out the multiplier. Population after first year. So multiplier you need to find out. So 100% add 5%, because that's at the increase we have to add. When you adding, that's going to be 105%. So the multiplier is so first of all you need to convert that one into the decimals form. 105 percentage sign give you 100 divided, so we will get 1.05. This is the multiplier, we got that value. So multiplier, we got that one. So population at the end of the first year will be population at the end of your first year, you don't need to write down, I just need to explain, that's why I'm writing down. So that becomes, this is a multiplier 1.05, and this is the initial population. We don't know the initial population. So this is first thing we have found. The secondly, they are asking find out further 10% increase amount for the second year. So we have to find out the increment of the second year. First of all, I leave that value here, and then we can move to the second part. We can go to here, second year. So second year is 10%. So population after second year, they will be 100% add 10%, and we will get that value is 110. So the multiplier will be, so same as it is 110 divided by 100, we will get value is 1.10. So this is our population in the first year, and this is our second year after multiplier is 1.10. Now we have to find out the value of overall percentage change. The population at the end of the second year, we will find out. Population at the end of second year. So this is the first year population 1.05 n times by second year population 1 point increment was 1.1. When you multiply that both value, you will get time by 1.05 times 1.10. When you multiply these value, you will get your answer is 1.155 n. So now anything initial value, you multiply that value, you will get after 2 years what population will be on that town, they will give you. So how to find out? Obviously you multiply like that. When you multiply, you have to multiply. I will just write down in here how we get that value. So we are multiplying. So 5 times 0 is 0, 5, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 5, 5, 1, 1. So how many points after decimal? 1, 2, 1, 2. Total 4 points. So we need to leave 4 point unit. 1, 2, 3, 4 unit we left. So point comes in decimal here. So we go that value. So this is, if they're asking find out the population, then multiply, you get. But we have to find out the overall percentage change. So overall percentage change, you have to select that value to find out overall percentage change. So when you finding out overall percentage change, that will be, I will write down overall percentage change. So we select that value 1.155, right? So convert these values into the percentage form. When you convert that value into percentage form, that becomes 1.55 times 100, and percentage comes up, that becomes 115.5 percentage. So from here, now you can see this is 115.5%. So this, you can break that value down. How to break it? Because 115.5, can you break this one? 100, always you need to select 100 one side. 100 plus what value add to give you this value? So 115.5. So this is 100% plus 15.5%. So this part is our overall percentage. This is a question number 2. A shop sells items to make profit 25%. That's the one thing, 25%. Second thing, in a sale, the prices are reduced by 10%. That's the second thing. In the previous one, both were increased, so we added in 100% and then we multiply. But in here, one is increase and one is decrease, because the profit means is increase or increment, or reduce means obviously we decreasing value. So same thing, we need to find out, calculate over a percentage change rate. So now the profit is, we have to write down in here, what is the profit? Profit is 25%. Yeah. If you have a profit 25%, what is the multiplier of profit? Multiplier of profit. So multiplier of profit, so you have to add in 100%. When you adding 25% in 100%, you will get 125%. Then you need to convert that one into a decimal form. When you converting that thing into a decimal, you will get 1.25. This is the multiplier, 1.25. Second thing is reduce. So sale is reduced by 10%. If the sale is reduced by 10%, so we're gonna write down first, reduce is 10%. We need to find out now multiplier of reduce amount. So again, reduce, you have to subtract from 100, anything. You have to select 100 and then add or subtract according to the question. So now here we got 90%. So 90% in the form of decimal, we will get 0.90. This is a multiplier of the reduction. Now we have to find out overall multiplier. First of all, we need to find out overall multiplier and then overall multiplier, which is this one, this part and this part. Multiply both values. So 1.25 times 0.90. Then multiply in here 1.25.90. 1, 2, 3, 45, 4 carries, 18 is 22, 9, 11. So that becomes 0, 5, 2, 1, 1. How many 0? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got value is 1.125. This is the overall multiplier. Now we have to find out the overall percentage. Overall percentage, because now you can see this amount is more than 1. If there's a more than 1, it means we are still in profit. If this should be, if this is less than 1, then we can say that we are in loss. So now this is again in profit. So overall percentage profit will be, so find out overall percentage profit. So we can write down in here, if I write down an overall percentage profit, so that becomes converting that one into a percentage. When you converting this value into percentage, then you have to times by 100, and then percentage sign, and that value becomes, if I write down here, that value becomes 1 equals 1, 1, 2, 2.5. So 112.5, this value comes, and then percentage sign 112, so that becomes 100% plus 2.5%. So our overall percentage change, so that was a profit. So overall percentage change, overall change, because we have to find out change, that is 12.5. This is our overall percentage. So whenever these kind of questions comes, so first of all you need to have a look, is a profit, is a adding or subtracting, then multiply, and then you have to find out. Sometimes they are giving you three values: profit, reduce, and then profit again. Then you have to find first, second, and then third, and then three values you must multiply, and then find out the multiplier, and then see if this value is more than 1, then it means in a profit. If it's a less than 1, then it means that's in loss. So convert that thing into a percentage by times by 100, and then find out the overall change. So I hope you like the video, and please write down in your comments. Thank you.